Visión de éxito.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Mire, una de las industrias que está revolucionando el mundo en el siglo XXI es el negocio de redes. Negocio que está produciendo una oportunidad sin precedentes para que la persona común gane dinero y pueda forjar su independencia económica. El surgimiento de este tipo de negocios ha sido producto de la innovación de los emprendedores. Los países del mundo se encuentran hoy ante la dificultad de proporcionar empleos a los millones de jóvenes que ingresan al mercado laboral. La tecnología, la globalización, la sobresaturación de empresas ofreciendo productos similares requieren costos más bajos. Hordas de desempleados vemos el día de hoy como consecuencia de la reducción de dichos costos en estas empresas. Aunado a la enorme cantidad de jóvenes que salen en busca de trabajo, están creando un cuello de botella para los buscadores de empleo. Pero también ha creado una oportunidad para las empresas que tienen el modelo de redes para desplazar sus productos. En la actualidad, la industria de redes o venta directa, como también se le llama, se extiende por todo el mundo. Este sistema se emplea en más de 100 países. Casi 53 millones de personas en él participan y este año producirán 100.000 millones de dólares en ventas. Empresas como Warren Buffett, Virgin Airlines, zrii y Time Warner están adquiriendo compañías de venta directas llamadas también mercadeo en red. La empresa de Warren Buffett, por ejemplo, es propietaria de 3 empresas de este tipo. Su fundador declaró: dólar por dólar, es la mejor inversión que jamás he hecho. Según un artículo de la revista Fortune, es el sueño mejor guardado de un inversionista. Es el secreto mejor guardado del mundo de los negocios. Este tipo de negocios es una revolución social. Está creando un cambio económico masivo. Es un negocio que permite que cualquier persona pueda generar desde su casa, con un teléfono y una computadora, sumas de dinero que jamás podría obtener en un empleo regular. Considero que este tipo de negocio está otorgando la oportunidad de construir los nuevos millonarios de personas comunes sin grandes dotes académicos o carreras empresariales. Solo con inteligencia y voluntad. Hoy Carlos Marx ha de estar en su tumba riéndose de esta revolución de las masas que se está gestando en este siglo XXI. Y nos estará diciendo: les dije, el secreto está en el pueblo. El negocio de redes se distingue por varios aspectos. Vea, 1, es un negocio de relaciones interpersonales. 2, no hay oficinas centrales, no hay empleados. 3, es un negocio de bajo riesgo y buenas recompensas por su esfuerzo personal. 4, tiene un potencial ilimitado de ventas. Usted crece de acuerdo a su capacidad y esfuerzo. 5, tiene un buen flujo de efectivo por sus ventas mensuales. 6, no necesita experiencia previa ni una cultura superior. 7, las personas se ayudan mutuamente entre sí, se capacitan. 8, no requieren saber de administración ni de manejo de inventarios. Y 9, tiene una ganancia residual. No bien crea una red, ella trabaja para usted por muchos años y es además heredable. El negocio es saber reclutar para que un grupo de personas vendan y usted gane una porción de sus ventas. Paul Getty, uno de los hombres más ricos de su época, afirmó: preferiría tener el 1% del esfuerzo de 100 personas que el 100% de mi esfuerzo personal. Resumiendo, la venta directa ayuda a reafirmar el potencial y el valor de la gente común y les ofrece una nueva alternativa a un mundo pleno de gente con interés de ganar más cada día, en un mundo con menos oportunidades de empleo cada día. Le aconsejo que piense en él y en este tipo de negocios. Buena suerte.
In this segment, I want to talk to young people who have not yet decided what they're going to do for the rest of their lives. You know, maybe you're in school or about to get in school or whatever you're going to do. But as I said, it was my poor dad always to go to school to get a safe, secure job. Unfortunately, in this financial crisis, many young people are coming out of school deep in college debt or college loans, and they can't find a job. I saw some stats that for young men 18 to like 25, if you're white, 19% of them are not finding jobs, even if they have a college degree. And for African Americans between 19 and about 25, 30% of them can't find a job. So my message to you is this, is wake up. Right now, before you get a job, before you get trapped in the corporate world or trying to climb the corporate ladder and make other people happy, and they don't really care about you because they're only here to invest for these guys only want for the investors, you know. You got to make a decision. And it was in 1974 when I came back from Vietnam. Again, I said, my poor dad, I said, go back to school, get my master's degree, and get my PhD. And I wind up just like him, desperate, out of money, not afraid of the real world. So I had to make the decision to dedicate my life to be here and to be here. And that's made all the difference. You don't get rich quick. It's harder, it takes courage, it takes time. I failed many times over here. But in 1974, I said I was going to dedicate my life to stay on this side, on the right side, on the B and the I side, and never go back to this way. So even when I was flat broke, when my businesses failed, I didn't go back here. I thought about it. And unfortunately, when I still go back home to Hawaii, I meet some of my uncles and aunts, and they still say the same thing to me. They go, have you got a job yet? I said, no, I don't. They go, oh, too bad. It's so bad you're unemployed. The point here is they can't see it. So these guys, all they know is job security. They don't know what freedom and having a lot of money is. All they know is living below their means, struggling, paying taxes, trying to save money. So I recommend to you, start your own business. Start now. Practice. It takes time. You won't make mistakes. But it's one of the best experiences because if you're successful and you persevere and you're determined, you will find a freedom and an abundance of wealth these people will never know.
One of the reasons I consider a direct selling business a perfect business is very simply because the company will work with you to get the business skills that make you rich. Always remember that it's not money that makes you rich, it's business skills. And that's why it's a perfect business. They'll take as long as you like to get the skills to make the money. And that's a lifetime skill thing. The other part about it is the low startup cost. And where else can you get in for under $500 and get these skills? For people who want to make the shift over to the B quadrant, which is what I would recommend for people, one of the beauties of a network marketing company is that you can do that for a very low price. And that's why I talk to people about considering network marketing. If you're to build a Microsoft, it would take you hundreds of millions of dollars. But a network marketing company allows you to start at a very low rate. They'll be patient with you. They'll take their time to transition over here. And the reason why that time is so important to most people is it takes time to change those values. And the most important thing is once you take the time, let's say it takes 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever time it takes, once you see the value or the core values of this side and this side, you're unstoppable. Today, I would never go back and get a job. Why should I? I'd rather stay on this side, build companies, pay less taxes, and make more money. But the key is a person needs to change the values from my poor dad to the values of my rich dad. And that's one of the beauties of network marketing companies. They allow you the time, and at very low cost, they'll work with you to make that transition over there. The number one asset a person can build is build a business. That is the smartest thing you can do. We all know the world has changed, but sometimes the hardest thing to change is ourselves. And being an old guy, I sort of know the older I get, I sometimes get more set in my ways. And I think that's one of the things that a direct selling business offers people, why it's the perfect business. They allow you to take your time to make the mental, emotional, and physical changes required to move from the left side to the rich dad side. And I think that's a big thing. It's a very gracious, it's a very elegant way, it's a patient way of supporting you in making the changes of your life. So please remember, change always creates upset, but sometimes we all know we have to make those changes. And if you know it's time for you to make that change, then the perfect business may be a direct selling business.